Okay, Jess, let's have a wee look through this. So, I'm probably not going to tell you anything that you don't already know, in fairness. So, for example, I mean, these are quite low. I'm not sure how much you're training just now. If you're training like every day, then even this is fairly low. It would just have, it'd have to be tried and tested. That, like, so you're looking at, I mean, I would be trying to hit that 1400 every day. Like, don't fall short. 67 calories, not that big a deal, but 1400 is very low. I've probably said that to you before, I'm not sure. You go on energy, you know, do you have enough energy? Is your concentration good? Is your mood good? You know, blah de blah. If the answer is no, then that needs to come up a wee bit. Like, I would expect you to be able to have that at like maybe 1600 calories and still be losing weight, but you'd have to do it consistently, like very consistently, so that you never risk having a day where you're like well over it. Anyway, I mentioned to you in the text, like, your protein is like barely enough to feed a kitten. So, you know, we've got like 14 a gram of protein in a banana hardly matters, does it? 25 grams of protein there, 49, so what's that? That's 50, 60, 75, 75, 82, 83 maybe with the points. Like, that's not even 100 grams of protein in a day. So I at a glance and some quick maths, this seemed to be a theme throughout your week. It's just not enough protein. Yeah, there's other like good things. I mean, you're recording it all. You know, that's how we start. It's okay. You know, it's typically from you, it's like what I'd expect. Kind of, you know, the general choices of foods aren't too bad. So yeah, potatoes and cake. You know, you've got your veg and stuff in there. And let's go on a day. Trying to do this with my left hand. It's awkward. Awkward. No, in fact, it's just downright not working. We'll just reach over. Right, Tuesday. So, okay, look at that. You went over your calories. So, yay. Again with the protein. Let me see. So, more calories. Did we get more protein out of more calories? 46. 71, 72, 94. No, still not at 100 grams of protein. So does that mean? I mean, are we mostly eating carbs? Is that what's going on here? So 4 grams of fat, 6. Yeah, we're mostly eating carbs. So that's a recipe for disaster. Carbs overall, like, they just won't make you feel good. You'll feel shit. But part of that's like reflected in, well, it's not really actually. Do you know, I was going to say part of it's reflected in your low calories, but it's not actually, because I suspect if you were coming up in calories, I'm going to hazard a guess that probably I would see these percentages staying about the same. Oh, Jess. You did say you'd gone off the rails. Like 68% carbs, 42% carbs, 42%. I don't even need to see the total grams to know that, like, each of these meals are like, you know, 60, 40. And look how low the percentages of protein are in them. Yeah, so. I think that's pretty much going to be the theme for the week. I don't see like an awful lot different. So you're hitting your calories okay on those days. But as I mentioned, like I asked you, sorry, keep that on the screen. I asked you about your Saturday and Sunday. What were you doing? Like, why were you not eating, Jess? Like, oh dear Lord. Yeah, I mean, like, maybe you were in bed till lunchtime or something. I don't know. It's a sad looking wee number, 803 calories. Oh dear. What the hell is Danish bread? I don't even know what Danish bread is. I mean, I don't even know why I'm looking at that, because it's almost irrelevant if you're just not even eating enough, and that's on both of those days that you didn't. So Sunday's a wee bit better, but still, Jesus, you're not like a 5-year-old child. So it's the breakfast of choices at the weekend. I mean, you know, generally speaking, your food choices on the whole aren't actually, you know, like I've came to like expect from you. They're not too bad. Yesterday wasn't yesterday Monday? Oh dear me! Please stop starving yourself, Jess. It's unsustainable. It's not good for you, and you're already not eating enough protein. So, you know, arguably this 1400 isn't even enough in the first place, and then like you're having like less. I don't even know what this is. With added oat fibre. I mean, you literally just ate like pasta for your dinner. That's probably the worst choice I've seen on here, actually. A lot of your choices are actually, so no, there's some Watsits, and Jesus, I don't think I've had them since the 1980s. Yeah, still some veg in there. Oh, Jess. Oh, Jess. Oh, Jess. And then today. Maybe today. Maybe today is the day. Bagel. Okay, yeah, breakfast's not too bad. Okay, so we've not seen dinner yet, and there's melon. So, right, there's a general gist, right, and it doesn't really change much from my, like, 3-line text message that I sent you, which is, eat more protein, for God's sake, Jess, and maybe some more calories as well. Okay, so keep recording, I'll check it again in another few days' time and see where it's at. Get the protein up, and at the very least, hit that 1400 calories. Obviously, I'm going to message you in a second and ask you what activity you're doing, like are you training, etc. And find out where you're at with that as well, because that matters too. Because that 1400 calories like might be more relevant if, for example, you're literally like not walking anywhere and not training. But I'm hoping you are still training. Okay, right. I'll send this over to you.